Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the Nansera Wellness YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute morning yoga flow for beginners. All you're gonna need is a strap, maybe 2 blocks, just in case you need extension of your arms. But before we get started, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your opinion in the comment section, and see you on the mat. We're going to come to the top of our mats. Feet are hip distance apart, tailbone is tucked in. Lift your toes off the mat and start grounding them one by one from the small toes all the way into the big toes. Use them to grip the mat. Suck the kneecaps in, tailbone is tucked in. Maybe rest your hands on your belly or one hand on the belly, other hand on the heart. Whatever you feel like doing in this moment, just go for it. And then we're going to breathe in, belly goes outward. And on the exhale, belly goes inward. Inhale, taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe you want to send positive energy into the world. Maybe it's for good health and happiness. Or you're setting an intention for a productive day. Really, it could be anything. Something positive, like a mantra you can go back to throughout your practice. One more breath here. Exhale, softly opening your eyes. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms to face skyward. Now from here, with your toes gripping into the mat, tailbone is tucked in, kneecaps are sucked in, we're going to peel the heels of the mat and send the arms up and away. Feel yourself lengthening like a morning stretch. But this time standing, draw your heels towards one another. And slowly release. Separate your feet even wider, toes slightly facing out. And now we're going to swing from side to side. Swing to the right, left hand rests on the right shoulder, look over that shoulder, right hand comes to the front of the left thigh. And then we swing to the left, right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the front of the right thigh, look over your right shoulder. Swing to the right and to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Breathe in and out. Just letting yourself be free, releasing any sort of tension you might be holding here, and let yourself go with the flow. And return to center. Now we're going to send our hands back, interlace our fingers, suck the kneecaps in, bring our shoulder blades together, and shift the gaze, look up, lift the chest up skyward. If it's possible, maybe start looking back and move the arms away and back, away from the glutes and back for 2. Breathe in and out. With every inhale, you create space, and on the exhale, you relax. 2 more. And slowly coming all the way back and find yourself in a forward fold. Maybe you can place your palms on your blocks, or maybe you just want to bend your knees a whole lot, hug opposite elbows, sway from side to side. Wherever you are here, do what feels good. If you're placing your palms on the blocks, you can also cycle your knees while you move the hips from side to side, moving the shoulders forward as well. And maybe we can nod yes and no, nai. Beautiful. Option to keep your blocks or move them to the side. And now from here, we're going to let our trunks be heavy, bringing your hips right above the heels, leaning forward. Let the head be heavy. And now we're going to micro bend the knees a whole lot and slowly start rising up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top of the mat. And then roll your shoulders back and away from the ears and send your arms up. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to swing all the way down. Return all the way up and swing down. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers. This is called Utthita Lolasana. It's such a good way to start the day. Option to micro bend your knees or suck the kneecaps in to protect the knee joint. Whatever works, just go for it. This is also good for opening up the lungs to get more air. gets rid of stagnant mucus. You can also force out the exhale. And all the way down. Plant your palms, maybe on your blocks or on the mat. Step both feet back, finding a plank pose. Drop the knees to the mat. Bend your elbows back, drop chin and chest. And from here, release everything into the mat. And tuck the toes, palms under the shoulders, elbows squeezing ribcage. Lift up into a cobra pose. Belly button stays on the mat. Your shoulders are away from the ears. Fingers together. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Sway your hips from side to side. Use your breath. You're doing great. From here, we're going to send the right leg up, three-legged dog. And on the exhale, we're going to step that right foot between our palms. Option to reach for your block here. And now from here, we're going to ground the back heel into the mat, lengthening into the right knee, sending the left hand up for our Trikonasana triangle pose. Breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, bringing that hand all the way back, reaching for the second block. And now we're going to sway back and forth, shortening our stance. And then folding into a pyramid pose. Maybe palms on blocks. You can change the setting to whatever works best for you, or hands all the way down into our pyramid pose. Breathe here. Suck the right kneecap in or micro bend the knee to avoid hyperextension. And slowly coming back up. Plant the palms, send the foot back, adjust, and find your vinyasa again. Coming into a cobra pose, or maybe you want to go for sphinx pose. That's okay too. Soles of the feet drawing it towards each other. And slowly release. Tuck your toes, palms on the mat, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up, hips are square. And on the exhale, step that foot between your palms. And once again, maybe you're going for the block or without the block. Trikonasana, second side. Keep the tailbone tucked in. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Breathing in, opening more to the right. Stay for the exhale. Next inhale, bring the right hand down to frame the left foot. And again, we're going to move back and forth, shortening our stance into pyramid pose and then folding for our pyramid. 2 breaths. And now step the foot back into a plank pose. From here, we're going to drop the knees, hips right above the knees, and we're going to walk our hands forward for a puppy pose. And again, if the floor is so far away for you in your puppy, you can always use your blocks or anything roughly this size and rest your arms right there and fold. If you want to go rather deeper, you can come to the highest setting of your blocks. Rest your elbows on the blocks and bring your head between the blocks, trying to touch your forehead to the mat. Just do whatever feels good. Whatever serves you in this moment. Awesome. And slowly release, coming out of the pose, setting your blocks to the side. We're going to come to a seated position. Swing the legs all the way to the top of the mat. And reach for your strap. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. Bring it around your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Suck the kneecaps in. Feel the back of the knees grounded into the mat. And on the exhale, we're going to pull ourselves forward, ironing out the spine. If it's possible for you, you can reach for your feet, your ankle joints, or the outer arches of the feet. Just go for whatever option fits you in this moment. What serves your needs right now, go for that. And don't judge your practice today based on your performance yesterday. Every practice is different, we show up different, but most importantly, we show up as we are and cater to that. And slowly coming all the way back up. Bring your hands to the left side and twist. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, move them back and twist. And back to center, all the way to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. Breathe in, grow tall. If you have more space, move back. More space, I mean in your spine. Like, is it able to twist even more? And return back to center. Bend your knees. Send your arms forward. Lift one leg up, maybe the second leg, or maybe lift your hands onto the mat alongside your hips for support. Otherwise, send them forward. Breathe here. And slowly find your way into low navasana, boat pose. And then release everything all the way down. Let your feet fall side by side, palms facing up alongside your hips. Letting everything relax, taking this moment to appreciate yourself for showing up for yourself, for gifting your soul with the beautiful practice of yoga. Feel free to stay here for as long as you want and need. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful practice with me. I wish for you good health and happiness. Namaste.